Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to use an app called Seesaw. It is called Seesaw the Learning Journal. The first thing you do if you're accessing from a computer is go to seesaw.me. You will create an account. Down at the bottom, it will prompt you to create an account. If you click on I'm a teacher, you can also sign in with Google. I've already created my account, so I'm going to sign in. From here, when you start your own class, you will create a class list. One of the first things you'll do when you log on to Seesaw is create a class list. To do that, you come over to the right-hand side where it says class list, and you won't have anyone, but you'll click manage students. From there, you'll be able to enter in student names. In order to create a class list, you'll go over to the right-hand side and click at the bottom, Manage Students. Here you can easily type in student names such as Dave and click Add Student. After adding your student, you can click on the student name, like the one I just created was Dave. After I click on his name, I can edit anything like his name or the icon. I can also add his parents here. I can invite the parent to see whatever Dave puts on the website, which I'll explain later. After you've added all of your students, then you can get started posting things and using this app to assess your students. One of the coolest things about this app is that your students can use this app on their own. Once you've added all of your students and you want your students to have access on their own, you'll want to go up here to the top right hand corner where it says Get Class Code and click. Oh, whoops. Sorry, not that. You're clicking on Get Class Code. When you do that, you can have the students scan this QR code using the app. So now I have my iPad, which is what most students will be using when they're in the classroom, using the iPad. So on the iPad, you'll click I'm a student, and then you'll scan the QR code for your class. Tap to scan QR code, enable camera. And then you just scan the code, and then you would tap on your name. So I'm going to click Dave. Sign in as Dave, yes, as I'm a student. Great. Now I can add something. Let's say that my teacher asked me to read this passage called Blizzard. What I would do is I am going to add a photo because I'm going to take a photo of the passage she wanted me to read. So I'm going to take a photo. And now what I'm going to do, now what it'll allow me to do is record myself reading the passage. So if I click this button here where it looks like a microphone, it will let me record. Many of us like to play in the soft white snow of winter. Watching a snowfall can be fun, but sometimes falling snow can be unsafe. After I'm done recording, I'll come up here and click the green check mark so that my recording will get posted to the website. Now my recording is uploaded. Let's say that my teacher wanted me to read the passage and then go back and listen to it. to see what I sounded like. Many of us like to play in the soft white snow of winter. Watching a snowfall can be fun, but sometimes falling snow can be unsafe. From there, let's say that my teacher wanted me to comment on my own reading. I can go in and comment and say, I need to work on fluency. And there I just did a little bit of a self-assessment. And my teacher can see that. Okay? Now, from there, that's from a student's perspective. Now, when I go back in as the teacher, I can update my page. And now I will see Dave's post. And I can go in and listen to Dave read. Many of us like to play in the soft white snow of winter. Watching a snowfall can be fun, but sometimes falling snow can be unsafe. And I see his comment here where he said I need to work on fluency. Now I can add a comment with descriptive feedback. You were using expression when you were reading. We're using expression. But you could do better with whatever. And then post. Okay, now that is all very well, because the thing that's so good about this app is that the kids can use this during school while you're working with other kids. They can be using this, and then you can check this outside of school hours so that you're assessing even outside of school, and it's a good documentation to use. Here's a good example of assessing how kids are thinking while they're doing a math problem. In this example, a student has done some division here and is explaining what he did. This shows me as the teacher if he really understands the concept.
We're doing 45 divided by 3. We're going to be working with a place value strategy with 10s and 1s. And we're going to place our 4 10s right here. Then we're going to cancel them out right here. And see, we have this 1 10 left. We're going to throw them over here to the 1s. We're going to cancel the 1s out and throw them all the way down here. And we have 1 10 and 5 1s. The answer are 15. Bye.
I can not only go in and comment with text, I can also record myself commenting here, which is a great way to let the kids listen to me talking to them, which they like as well. The students can also make interactive videos where they record themselves and draw pictures.
Warning people of Japan, you are in danger of earthquakes on 5 minutes, like bookshelves or refrigerators. Avoid going near
they're
things
drawing a
like
picture.
bookshelves or refrigerators. You will need to stay away from high buildings and don't go in high buildings, because if it falls, you are basically dead. This is what you will need to do to stay safe in an earthquake in Japan.
Now, let's say from there I would like to share this video with his mother or father. Let's say that I can share the link. I'm going to click share and then click OK. Oh, sorry. I'm going to use Google+. I'll sign into my email, my Gmail account. From there, it will let me add a comment, and I don't want to make it public. I want to share with a specific person, like his parent. But for this example, I'm going to go ahead and share it with myself. And then I'm going to click share. Click OK. In a minute, I will show you how it ended up in my email. Another great thing you can do with this Seesaw is add something as the teacher. So in order to add something new, you go up here with the green plus sign. You can add a photo, a video, a drawing. You can upload a file, make a note, or add a link. Let's say that you wanted to add a link. All you do is enter in the URL. In this example, I'm going to enter in a URL that takes them to an article on Time for Kids about the severe winter storm. I've now uploaded the link, and so when the kids go on under their student name, they'll find the link and they can click on it and read it. Now it actually takes you right to the preview of the page where I put it. I can also add a caption saying, please read and respond, or whatever I would like. If I'm interested in looking at one student's work, all I have to do is click on their name, and all of their work that they've put on Seesaw will be right here. I can view previous comments and review any work that they have. This is also a great thing to use to pull up in conferences with parents, because they are always interested in seeing what their kids have done in the past and why they have the grades that they have. Another thing that I can do is go to the calendar up here. This shows me the calendar in the past year and when I have posted or when students have posted. So, for instance, on January 4th, there have been 5 items posted. If I want to go back to that date, I click that date, and then it'll show the 5 items that were posted. I can go back as far as I want from this school year. So on November 20th, there were 4 items posted, and here they are. That's very helpful in organizing and trying to find things that we have posted as a class and as individuals. This button is to create a class blog. I have not created a class blog yet, but you can do that with this website. That also makes it easy for parents to know what's going on in your class. Overall, I think Seesaw the Learning Journal is a great app to use for assessing kids and keeping records.